Hello everyone, Luke here again. Next video for Yu-Gi-Oh! Sunday's tournament, deck profile and tournament report. I'll try and get through this as quickly as possible. Also got 3 boosters as well. Alright, so anyway, I'll start off with the Horus cards. Yeah, from a Horus. Okay, so 3, 4, 3, 6 and 2 8s. So level 4 is it cannot change control while it's face up, so no enemy controller, mind control, etc. During the end phase, if it destroyed a monster by battle this turn, you send it to the graveyard. Special summon a level 6 from your hand or deck. Level 6 is unaffected by all spell cards, but of course you can tribute it as a cost for spell cards, etc. Advanced draw, blah blah, etc. But yeah, also destroys the monster by battle. At the end phase, send it to the graveyard. Special summon level 8 from your hand or deck. Level 8's effect is you can negate a spell card whenever it is activated. Yep. Had to control that face-up card, activate the effect, but yeah, it's pretty cool effect anyway. Okay, let's go through the rest of the decks. I ran 3 Masked Dragon. I ran a few floaters. Masked Dragon waits to destroy battle, sent to the graveyard. Special summon a dragon monster from your deck with 1500 or attack or less in either attack or defense mode. So it summons itself, or I also ran 2 Magna Drago, which 2 Magna Drago, which is a level 2 tuner. Its effect is if it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, it gains 200 attack. And I also ran other floaters as well. UFO turtles, when it's destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard. Special summon a monster from your deck, a fire monster from your deck with 1400 or less attack. So it floats into itself, Masked Dragon or the Magna Drago. So I found these floaters to be useful just to protect myself while I was trying to get my Horus combos going. And you saw this before, the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. You can special summon this card by banishing a dragon monster from your field. And once per turn you can special summon a dragon from your hand or graveyard. Ran a bunch of hand traps as well. 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. So when a face-up monster spell trap card on the field activates Fent, yeah, obviously you send it from your hand to the graveyard or from your field to the graveyard to destroy that card. Yeah, hand to field the graveyard and destroy that card on the field. Yep, once per turn effect. And the 2 effect Veiler, of course. During your opponent's main phase, you can negate a monster's effect on the field. What your opponent's monster, that is. Then spell cards, so yeah, tons of spell cards. So the level ups, this is send a face-up level monster you control to the graveyard, then special summon a monster from your hand or deck that lists the sent monsters. Listed in the sent monsters text, ignoring its summoning conditions. So basically, use it on the level 4 and you bring out the level 6. Use it on the 6 and you can bring out the level 8. Okay, 3 Pot Duality. So it helps with consistency in the deck. This deck doesn't special summon all the time, so it just helps to help me get something I need for next turn. So 3 creature swap. I run all these floaters here, so I found it to be very useful. You can take an opponent's monster, run into the special summon. Okay, back again, sorry. Sneezing. Also ran field spells. These are fun. The Molten Destruction, the Terraforming. So fire monsters gain 500 attack and they lose 400 defense. Everything was fire in this deck, so except for everything gained, well, actually except these, but so everything except level 6 gains 500 attack. So even these floaters, they became 1900. There was just a little bit of boost helps. And also Run Raigeki and a Monster Reborn. And then I ran, of course, the 3 Royal Decree. That was it. So Royal Decree is negate all other trap cards effects on the field. So negate traps and negate spells. That's the control part of this deck. And let's see, let's go to the extra deck now. So what we had was 2 little chimeras for the fire monster effect, of course. Heater, the fire charmer. Pentastag as well. Yeah, it was useful with its piercing damage effect. Bunch of synchro monsters, Armatus, Black Rose Dragon, Vermilion Dragon Mech, Bryonic, Coral Dragon, some exceeds as well. So like rank 4s, Utopia and the Lightning, since UFO Turtles, Horus level 4, Exaton, Dweller, 101 and a Cowboy. Let's go ahead and make some room here, like so. Oh yeah, where are you going? Okay, now we'll go to the side deck. So basically what I sided was also ran a trap heavy version, so get rid of decrees and get rid of other stuff. So I had the Solemn Brigade, the 3 Solemns, the 2 Strikes and the Warning, and 2 Mirror Force. So had a bunch of, so I could run a trap card version for this deck as well as the decree version, depending on what I was up against. And Twin Twisters as well, and also run the Cyber Engine just in case you come up against machine types. Yeah, so that was it anyway. Start off with the tournament report, trying as quickly as possible. We had Pendulums in the first round, so obviously a spell heavy deck, and basically he was in control for a bit. But he overextended, used up his entire hand and everything, and I was able to get a Black Rose Dragon out and just wipe out everything. And I just controlled from there and won that game. And in the second game, I had Horus level 8 out second turn, and that was the end of it. Because I also had the decree on the field, so I was able to just negate everything. So that was a good start there. Round 2. That was interesting actually. That was against Dino Wrestler. So actually I had able to get basically I was basically just stalling mostly. I had a bad start to begin with in the first game, but what I was doing, he was summoning monsters. He only had 1 monster on the field each time. So in my field, my hand was like hand traps and creature swaps, so I was able to just summon a hand trap in attack mode and creature swap and run over. I did that a couple of times to begin with, but eventually he wasn't really draw anything after that. He was able to use one of his monsters' effect to protect monsters from being destroyed by battle and stopping my Horuses when I did get them eventually, but he just ran out. He just wasn't getting monsters, wasn't drawing monsters at all. And eventually I was just able to level up and go from there. The second game was very competitive, very fun. He got the Dino Wrestle World out, he got the King T Rexal out. Had to summon a Millennium Dragon Mech to get rid of that. It's a dangerous card, and he was able to use Dino Wrestling World in the graveyard, etc. Yes, yeah. So I mean, the one card I didn't want to use Horus level 8's effect on, but he was able to basically just play another field spell over the other one to send to the graveyard, and then would later use its effect and whatnot. But yeah, eventually the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon summon. That's pretty much what got me the win. I was able to get multiple level 8s out on the field and my own field spell. So I was able to overpower him in the end. But it was a fun game anyway, pretty close. Then we go on to round 3. It was interesting actually. It was a trap heavy Infernoid deck. Basically game 1 was he had lots of traps, but I had the Decree out first turn, so he wasn't really getting any monsters, and I just kept attacking basically for game. So in game 2 I switched out. Actually, I decided to do something interesting. What did I do again? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I took out the field spells, etc. Since it's Burnoids of fire and whatnot. I just got the Twin Twisters in there, and I just put in a couple of Mirror Forces as well in case I got them. And yeah, I actually did. I didn't get the Decrees, but I got the Twisters and the Mirror Forces as well. Eventually, I got them off duality, so that helped a lot. And basically, it was just I got the Horus level 8 out, and basically that was it. Yeah, it was just one of those lucky days, I guess. Anyway, yeah, not the greatest report ever. Yeah. As you go. See, listen to me. I'm not that well. Anyway, let's go ahead and open these boosters. Okay, so we got what Marine says, Sea Angel. Okay, so we got the Dream Mirror. Hypnagogia, so we got the trap card for it. There we go. Okay, Galaxy Satellite Dragon. Oh, this one seems heavy. Hopefully it's something good. Okay. Oh, it's this thing. I got this the other week as well. Also got actually last week in my boosters, the other way, I got the Unchained Soul of Anguish, a secret rare monster, but now I've got 2 of that thing, 2 of that spell. Okay, Secret from Pavilion, yeah, I've already got 1 of them. Alright. Oh god. Anyway, yeah. And that'll do it for today. Thank you all for watching, and see you again soon.